Hello, YouTube. I'm sort of back for like a day. Uh, this year I haven't really had much time to make videos, if I'm being completely honest. Next year I should have a lot more time because I will not have 5 classes, that'll be great. Um, there's also some like actual videos I want to make about RC planes. Like there's one idea I had about wings with suspension because I mean they kind of already flex, and so that's kind of like suspension, but I kind of want to see what would happen if you just gave a wing suspension. Like, how would that go? I don't know how you would do that in KSP. I might try to do that. I mean, we can see how that goes, but, you know. I don't KSP doesn't really have springs as far as I'm aware, so. I mean, we can make a test bed for it. Just to see if we can test that idea in KSP. Yeah, I don't think I've uploaded since I got this headset and did that one video of like, hello YouTube. That one, you know the one. If you don't know the one, oh well. I'm tired. But yeah, next semester I should have a lot of free time, so that will be great. I won't have to worry about. I mean, I'll still have stuff to do, but it won't be nearly as bad. But see, I can't really do this in KSP, a wing with suspension, because, well, for one, there's not really any turbulence in KSP, and that's like kind of the main application that would even have. Um, God, what could I use for this? Pistons, maybe? Still, these, maybe. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's try this out. See if these do anything. Oh, what was I saying? I don't know, I'm tired. It's been a hot minute since I've actually recorded anything. How's that CG and center lift? That's good. That'll work. That'll function. Alright, where's... There we go. But yeah, I just kind of got to figure out what to do in the game. And you know, I have ideas for RC plane videos that those will get made eventually. Those will have more interesting premises at the very least. That looks horrendous. Okay. Give me these. There we go. That doesn't look like the best idea, actually. But yeah, I can definitely guarantee some more videos next year. when I actually have free time to make them. Alright, let me see here. Dampening. I want that off. Like completely, well, maybe not completely off, but it's gonna be off. No, not locked, okay. No, not motorized. Don't want any power on these things. Alright, now we just need landing gear. Yeah, I don't really have I don't really have any ideas for this video. This is just me making a video for the sake of having a video out there, because I haven't made anything in a long time. And I figure that's probably not the greatest idea. Okay. Suspension? That's what we're gonna call it. Let's see how wing suspension does on this. Probably not very well. It probably works, I don't want to say better, but probably better in real life. Why am I hearing explosions? That happened earlier too. Oh, I only gave it rudder and yaw. Oh, that's weird. Oh, what the heck? That is not ideal. Interesting. So maybe I want the motor engaged, because then it would, yeah. I also should probably add ailerons. That might be a good idea. This is just like throwing this whole video is just like throwing the idea out there, and then I might, because I'm working on a plane right now, a little RC plane that uses, I'm trying to make it fly a run cam off of only a 1-cell LiPo battery, which, as you might imagine, can be a little difficult. Oh, what in the world? See, I can guarantee you it's not going to look like that. Oh, what the heck? That's interesting. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? We're going to make a V2. We are going to take this and do that with it, except it's going to be symmetry. I'm going to be able to actually see this because that's how this is supposed to work. Okay, there we go. I love how intrusive the gear is. You know what I'm going to do, actually, is I'm going to put the gear on the trailing edge of the wing. And then the wheels don't even need suspension because the wing is the suspension. And we're going to see how that works. I'll probably also end up doing something pretty similar when I make the RC plane version of this. I'll start with some tensions. Oh boy, that's something, isn't it? Yeah, that works splendidly. Okay. Maybe this wasn't the best idea I've had. You know what I need is I need to set one of these to toggle the lock on them. Toggle locked. There we go. And then we'll lock them like that. And hopefully that works. What time is it? It's 8 o'clock. Okay. Yeah, I just got done finishing some AP Calc and some AP Chem work. That's much better. I think lockable suspension works better already. Now we unlock it. Oh, God, that's terrible. See, that is my biggest worry with the RC plane version of this, is that it's going to interfere with the roll control. Which is why I think having a lock that you can toggle on it does make a lot of sense. Question is how would you do that with a little RC plane that's probably going to have just springs? Yeah, it's actually making it worse, I think. It's actually making it less stable, it seems. I locked it. Cannot lock robotic parts. Servo is moving. Okay. It doesn't seem to work particularly well at high speeds. Okay, now it's locked. Now we can open the throttle. And I mean, it seems relatively smooth, but not the smoothest it could be. But okay, that just makes it worse. That's interesting. So, it's not very good. Especially the way it is right now. And again, KSB isn't exactly the best model of real-life situations. Then again, neither are scale models. Like, they'll get the fluid dynamics down a bit better. They'll get some things better and some things worse, because on the one hand, I'm not relying on KSB's interesting physics, but on the other hand, I do like this wing design, by the way. But on the other hand, I won't have to... It won't be 2-scale. 2-scale is... The scale does change things, so... You know, I think a little bit of both is going to be good for this. And so, depending on how this goes, which, I mean, we're pretty much just seeing how it's going right now. But this, combined with the consensus from the RC plane video, are going to be used to sort of, oh boy, decide how well this works, which it's not looking great right now. I didn't think it was going to work great, but you know, it's worth doing, you know, just to see what happens. And honestly, I might go into the YouTube editor and just cut out a bunch of this. Because... Not because it's not going well. I didn't expect it to go well. But just because I feel like... Now I'm getting a little bit more into the whole... Oh god. That's not supposed to happen. That's interesting. See, it's not going well, but you can see that's not realistic. The wings don't do that under any circumstances. Like, wings don't do that, you know? That's just not a thing that happens. But it's so glitchy. So I can't really call this reliable, you know? It's fine when I lock it, but it's, you know, KSP robotics parts are weird. Maybe KSP2 is better robotic parts, I wouldn't know. I don't think I can run it. I will have to eventually look at that, though. I'm going to look at that again and see if I can run KSP2. Yeah, so wing suspension. Interesting idea. Doesn't seem to be very good, mind you. But what I have gathered from this, there is some good that has come from this not so realistic simulation, we'll call it, even though that's being a little generous, is that it will likely need a locking mechanism so that it's not stupid. And that's a tail strike. Oh, that was interesting. There goes the engine. So that's going to be it for this video. Thank you to anyone who actually watched this. See y'all next time.